Okay, guys, where we are? We have created a servlet program for the insert. Okay, and also we have created one HTML file which will help us to insert the data into the table. Okay. Now, if you want to execute, see here, see the servlet program first. Here. Here in this program, I clearly mentioned the query here is the query is insert into the student details values question mark question mark question marks. What are the question marks here? The question marks here are replaced with the parameter values. So what are the parameter values here? I'm giving three parameter values as number, name, and address. As number, name, and address. These three parameters will be replaced here. So where these three parameters will come? When you check the HTML file, see here, we have three attributes here, the serial number, name, and address. So whatever the values we are inserting in the text box, those will move into the variables here, and they will be assigned to the database attribute, database table attributes. So means whatever we are inputting into the text boxes, those data will be assigned as a parameter to the insert query, into the insert query. So once the parameters are passed, the statement will be executed and the resultant will be the record will be created. Okay. Whenever the statement will be executed fine, we can get a message that record successfully created. Okay. Now, if you want to execute the program where we have to execute, we have to give input. That's why I have created a HTML file. So when you execute the HTML file, automatically it will connect to the servlet file. So see here, where the HTML file exists, it will exist on the web content folder. So I will go to the web content folder. In the insert here, HTML document is there. So I will open this document out and now I will run this document. So run this document, HTML document. Now see, when I will run the HTML document, you can able to see two files here. One file is the HTML file and another is servlet insert. Because we already mentioned the HTML file that we need the support of the servlet to connect to the data. Okay, right? Just click on the OK here. When you click on the OK, it will ask to connect to the server. So I will accept it. Go to the next. We can able to see the project here also. Click on the finish. Now, if you want to ask a restart, let the ask restart, no problem. So once the transaction is completed, the database is existed, the table is existed, the columns are mapped, and everything is clear, and automatically record will be inserted to the database table. So see here, the screen of HTML, which asks you to input something. So I will give any numbers, the name, and so once you give the details and click on the submit button, a submit query. So if the database is available, the table is available, the columns are correct and everything, will get a message that successfully inserted. Successfully inserted. So where we are giving this message, we are giving the message in the servlet side. So what will happen when you open the document in HTML and give the input and click on this one, it will connect to the servlet. And the servlet will connect to the database. And the database will insert the records and will get the message that successfully inserted. So if you have any doubt that the tables are inserted or not, what you have to do is you have to go back to the workbench here, open the workbench. So other way to get the record, whether insert is or not, it means we already create one program before, the servlet program about the display. So if you run the program also, you can able to get the record. Check here. The program is a server display, right? So click on this one and execute the servlet. When you execute the servlet, you can able to get the record which is have been recently inserted also. Okay. Execute this one. Next. Finish. Now see what are the record we have inserted. The record should be the last record. Check once again. See here, the record has been inserted successfully. Now this is the way we can able to retrieve the information. We can able to get the record. So when you go back to here the SQL also, you can able to go and check the SQL also. So when the connection, so you connect to the MySQL, then you have to open the database.